Hello, my name is A.B. Bracewell from Ready for Relationships. Thank you for pressing play and greetings from whatever part of the world or whatever time of the day you might be watching this video. So, not too long ago, I created this statement which said, never let your need for love make you needy for love. And this statement got a lot of support from people that encourage me and support me. But I felt that it was almost irresponsible for me to just leave this statement standing alone without further explanation or even further discussion. So that's why I decided to get on this camera today and explain what I meant by never let your need for love make you needy for love. If you're familiar with anything in the psychology world, then you might have heard of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And what he's basically trying to do on that is explain the level of needs that every human has. So the very foundational need that he said that we have are the physiological needs. That's the need for water, oxygen, and food. You know, those things that sustain our everyday life. And right above that, he said we have a need for protection and safety from harm, from danger, or even death. So that's the need for shelter, clothing, those things that protect us even from the outdoor elements. And right above that, the very next need that he has labeled is our need for love and belonging. That's the need for intimate relationships. That's the need for family, the need for friendships. So how can I say never let your need for love make you needy for love when love is actually a need according to this hierarchy? What I was really trying to say, or what I was really trying to explain, I was trying to caution you of the dangers of allowing our need for love to make us needy for love when we begin to search for love in ways, in places, and in people that are improper or unhealthy for us. That's what I was really trying to explain. When we act out of desperation for love, we end up accepting anything that people throw at us or anything that people put in front of our face in disguise as love. We end up accepting it. Kind of like the person that is needy for food or needy for water. What do they end up doing in order to make that need? To meet that need? They end up searching and digging through trash in order to meet that need. And the same thing happens with the need for love. When our need for love becomes needy, we end up searching and settling for trash. We end up searching and settling for anything. So how do we stop becoming needy for love when it's actually a need? How do we stop that? What we have to do, we have to change our supplier. We have to find a different source of where we get our love from. We have to stop looking in places and people that are inadequate to fulfilling that need. And there's only one place or one being that I know is adequate enough to satisfy that need, and that's God. We have to start experiencing the love of God. I always say that if you find it in God, you never have to search for it in man again. And that goes for that love, that intimacy, that acceptance, that validation that we all want. If we find it in God, we never have to search for it in inappropriate people, places, or things at all. Not even self-love. I know a lot of people are big on self-love, but self-love without God's love is only self-centeredness. Let me explain. Let me say that again. Self-love without God's love is only self-centeredness. And I know there's a lot of people that try to go the self-love route without knowing God's love. And that still leads that void, that feeling of emptiness of not being loved. Because only God's love explains why we should and why we do love ourselves the way that we do, by understanding his love. So never let your need for love make you needy for love. Finding God's love will stop us from searching for love like through the internet. We will stop looking for, and when I say through the internet, I mean we'll stop posting provocative pictures in order to get the love or the likes that we think is acceptance, or that validate us. Or we'll stop looking for love through our material possessions. We'll stop gaining or stop accumulating all these material things, hoping to get the attention and the validation that we think is love. So never let your need for love make you needy for love. I hope that touched you. I hope that enlightened you. I hope that fed you a little bit today. If it did, leave some comments, hit like, share this video with people that you might know, with someone that might need it. And you can also go to my Instagram page, which is Ready for Relationship Consulting, or you can email me at readyforrelationship@yahoo, or you could just hit me in my DM if you have a question, if you want to discuss anything. I'm here to serve you. Have a great day.